America. How you doing? Sean McGough here. Hit that like, share, all that little buttons you're supposed to click. Let's get this going. I made a video yesterday about, things around you, people you see. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Call that crazy. I'm telling you, we all hear voices from God. We just don't listen. They point us in the right way. They try to give us a push, and it's easier to push back. I'm telling you, it's easier to push back instead of go with it. I'll give you an example right now, and you're going to call it coincidence probably. This crazy bastard. I'm okay with that. Anyway, I usually take my dog for a walk after work. I work nights. My day's over. Everyone else is probably still in the middle of their day, but my day's over. But I usually come home, let her in the backyard, have a little eat, take a nap, and then I take her out in the afternoon. Well, for some reason today I said, got home and I said, you know what, let's go right now. I don't know why. Let's go for a walk. Something's telling me go for a walk. So we're walking around the island. Got to kill my COVID, sorry. 500 degrees. It's doctor's orders. You wish you had my doctor. Anyway, I'm walking around the island and we go out and do our route. I throw the ball to her and she's unhappy. She's a psycho. But anyway, I took an extra lap around. Normally we go around maybe once or twice and then out. Actually, we took an extra 2 laps because I got to lose weight. I got to do this interview. I'm telling you, God fat shame me, go watch it. God don't like fat people, all right? Stop with this whole fat. I'm off topic here, but stop with this whole fat is wonderful. Fat is ugly, all right? Fat's freaking ugly. I'm fat, I know. I look in the mirror, I go, oh, Jesus Christ, let me cover that. I lose weight for the summer because I got a pool these days. I only got a pool because I got a wife who watches the money. I'm a degenerate. I admit that. I love scratch tickets. I love lottery. I got a funny joke about that too. But anyway, neither here nor there. You're not impressing me, you're fat, okay? Fat shaming. You can be big and healthy. That's true. That's true. If you're put together right, and you're a big girl, you're a big guy, you can be healthy. All right? I'm always a big guy. Even when I lose weight, I always look big. Don't matter what. And I always got the Irish jowl. Even in boot camp, I lost a lot of weight and I still had the jowl. They almost made me in the fat group. That was scary. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that another time. I know there's a lot of devil dogs out there with some goddamn funny stories that I want you to share with me. One of these days, I'm going to figure out goddamn technology. I shouldn't swear, God. I'm sorry. Go watch my video. He swears at me. That's how we talk. Anyway, I got told to go back to the island. We'll go back to where I was before. I go around the island. I said, let's go a couple times. I got to drop some weight. Summer's coming. I'm going to get this interview sooner or later. Let's do the extra couple of laps. Well, I'm going this way. Now, this goes back to my video from yesterday. I'm going this way. I'm watching my dog. She's jumping at the tree with the squirrel. And I happen to turn this way, and 2 guys are walking by. And they're, and the one guy looks over at me, and he waves. So I waved. And so I'm sitting there, and I thought about it. And I said, holy crap, I got to ask him a question. Because I did ask a few questions. Oh, here's one thing. Did you know, I was listening to Steven Crowder. Check this out. Did you know that 2 Yemen extremist Muslim terrorists were caught at the border? Now, I feel bad for all the Muslims. I got a story about that, too. Lady I know, friends with. You're making her look bad, all right? I'll tell you the whole story later. But you're making her look bad. She's pissed. Anyway, she's a friend of mine. She's hot shit. She's actually a Trump supporter, which when I found that out, I was shocked. Muslim Trump supporter. But then I find out there's a whole bunch of them. Because they're in America. They know they can worship their religion any way they want. Nobody's going to bother them. Until Biden. Because guess what? They're going to make that equality bill. And it's going to make man and woman created. That's what creates life. It's going to turn that into hate speech. Muslims, I found out just a couple weeks ago. I got a friend of mine. I ask any Muslim question, I go to him. Anyway, they believe in Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is going to be called hate speech. And I joked with my buddy, don't take this personally. Fuck you. I'm sorry. When I do the interview, I'll work on swearing. Now, you might need somebody with a beat button. I can't always help myself. Anyway, where the hell was I? Oh, my buddy at work. So I ask him questions back and forth, and we joke. I'm a supremacist. He's a terrorist. You got to go like this when we talk. People, they don't get it. We're friends, all right? But I was joking. Oh, there I go. Now I remember the joke with him because he's a terrorist. Not really. Don't have to. Yeah, he's not. He's a good guy. Does have guns. Anyway, I said, what the hell did I say to him? No, I can't remember again. See how quick that is? I need somebody in the audience who's going to point me the right way. Jesus Christ. Oh, I says, we were talking about this. And I said, oh my God, Muslims believe in Adam and Eve. That's wonderful. He said, what do you mean that's wonderful? Why is that wonderful? What are you talking about? What are you, stupid? I go, you know me, don't you? Anyway, I was talking to him and I said, if you read this equality bill, because it's so far gone with the LGBTQ, and you know what? I know lots of LGBTQ and even some transgenders who aren't on board with all your shit you're doing now. They're like, hey, I just want to be left alone and I'm a chick. They didn't say that, I said that. But, they want to be left alone. Treat me like a woman, but they don't agree with the women running against the girls, the transgender. No, I know a few. Guess what? They're not on board with that shit either. You're making them look bad is what they tell me. Everybody tells me somebody's making them look bad. I find that hilarious. Anyway, where the hell was it? Oh, yeah. Well, he said, why is that so wonderful? I'm on board. Why is that so wonderful? I said, I'm a Christian. We lay down. We turn the other cheek. You beat us till we're senseless to the ground. Then we start getting up and saying, hey, this ain't right. I said, you got the Baptists. Baptists stand up. They're going to be proud. They're going to stand up. Some of the Catholics will look at them, and then they're going to say, hey, I'm with this guy. Don't matter what color you are. We're going to be there with you. We need black conservatives, black people with sense to stand up, because if I'm standing next to you, you ain't going to be calling me a racist. But if you're not up there, I can't, It's the way the world is right now. We're standing back. If we didn't have these lockdowns, I guarantee a lot of this crap wouldn't happen, because normal people would have been out in the streets and saying, no way. But you know what? Lockdown. But you can riot. Come on, man. This is government control, baby. You believe me? Go check out some other videos. Glenn Beck has a lot of good ones, and everything he said is coming true. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I said, and I'm explaining to him, I said, you got the Jews. Now, Jews were persecuted for years. They're still quiet, though. For some reason, they still vote Democrat. They still think these guys are going to help them out, which bothers the shit out of me. Trump moved on. He moved the capital to, to Israel, Jerusalem. That's what everyone promised. He did it. Nah, he didn't really mean it, though. His daughter's married to a Jew. His grandchildren are Jewish. He's anti-Semitic. Stop it, man. You believe in this mainstream media? That's crap. Anyway, Jews have been persecuted. They're going to stand up, but it's going to take a kick in the ass. They're going to, oy vey. They don't want, they're not going to want to get involved. But here's where it's going to be awesome. It's fucked up. I hope it don't happen, but keep going the road. You're going, Democrats. I'm not the one doing it. I'm stepping back, having a beer and laughing. I got more cigars. I got Chef Boyardee. Anyway, because once the Muslims are involved, you guys will start blowing some shit up. Then we'll get some attention. He's called me an asshole. Hey, come on, that shit's funny. Anyway, I'm on the walk with my dog. This is where I started this out. It's only supposed to be 5 minutes. What the hell am I at now? I'm at 8. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to get these. Sorry. He's a socialist anyway. Screw you. I didn't talk to Jesus much. I'll tell you that right now. He poked his head out a few times. I was there to talk to God. He kept poking his head out. I told him, hey, children should be seen and not heard. Get the hell out of here. God thought that shit was funny. I don't care what you say. That's some funny shit. Anyway, I probably just lost anybody who is Catholic, Christian, religious, Jews, Muslims. Do I still get the heathens? Come on, heathens. I don't know. Anyway. Where the hell was I? Oh, yeah, while I'm walking, I stopped. I had to chase back Now, I'm brilliant because the two deaf guys are walking and they're still talking. And I said, hey, excuse me. And I said, what am I, an idiot? Of course I am. Nobody else saw me, but that's funny shit. So I running up to them and I, waved them. I said, do you speak sign language? Guy spoke very well. And he said, yeah, I speak sign language. I said, do you follow the news at all? And he goes, yeah, I follow the news at all. And I said, do you ever watch Joe Biden's speeches and his sign language person? And this guy, I'm not lying, he goes, oh, and he made, I don't know how he did it. He made a bird sign, waves, And he did like, I said, okay, so I'm not crazy. She's actually, I don't know. And he's laughing, and he said, yeah. And now here's my kicker. I'm telling everybody, and I hope everyone I follow on YouTube makes their own videos, because a lot of them do the same video, but they do it their way. That's what I plan on doing one of these days. I learn technology. And I'm serious. I would love to be able to supply people. Oh, another thing. We all get ideas. That's what I was going to. We all get ideas at the same time. Some are better than others. Some act on them. Some know how to act on them. Some are afraid of them. Go look at Tim Pool's newest video that he just made. And he's talking about what he would like to do with the channel, bringing people on board. Everybody has their own thing. And it's not a subscription, which this is where I think he's going to lose people, because right now, advertisers aren't advertising with anything conservative. And if you're only relying on people ponying up money, donations or PayPal, which is fine. I go to all these chat rooms and people do it. I've seen people throw $500 at somebody. I'm like, holy crap, I got to get in on this. But that's neither here nor there. But my thing is, when you have the subscriptions, you can get advertisers plus the subscription. If you get enough people under one umbrella, I would subscribe. Say you take $39 a month, and I'm paying it on a monthly thing. Well, that becomes part of my budget. And then part of that subscription also goes to the talent, and it'll be based on a merit scale. How many views, how many likes, not even likes, just how many views and, comments, whatever. How it'll be a merit system, which is capitalism, which is America. I think it's a great idea. Tim Pool, I swear, he had the whole same idea, but he knows all about technology and a lot more than I do. But it was the same. I'm like, holy crap, there it goes again. You get the idea, and then somebody else snatches it. But that's cool. I thought it was funny. I'm going, well, I'm not crazy. He's saying what I'm thinking, but he knows what I'm doing. But I don't think in his case right now, what he plans, he needs to think about, because of the way the subscriptions work. Now, that's where I was going. If I budget that into my budget, $40 a month, and things happen, I'm not going to notice that in my paycheck so much. I'm still going to budget around it, and that's part of what I've already spent. But if I'm only doing the money I can afford while I'm doing it, and then shit hits the fan, there's no way I can give you anything. I'm going to lose. I would love to, but I can't. But that's where you come in with the subscription. You're paying them still this, making the money, and you're allowing them to still do the PayPal or whatever the hell it is, and you're giving them some money, on a scale, how good you are. But it's a good idea. I'm thinking Blaze TV and what's the other one? The media, Max Media. We need conservative news. This guy, did you just see the guy who won the Moro Award for journalism? He said, we can't have alternative views. Once in this country we could, but they're all going the wrong way. No, pal, we're watching the real news. I don't know what he's talking about. You know what? I'm going all the way back. The FISA warrant. You got one lawyer? That's all you could get is one lawyer who changed the goddamn document, even though we know Joe mentioned the Logan Act? You kidding me? But we're blind. That's what I would like to see. That's why if I ever get the dough, I want to be able to subscribe people to certain channels. I'll be the one checking it out. Other people we got to get there, but I got to work with people who know what the hell they're doing, and people I trust. I'm not big on contracts and all that. Make it in plain English. You know what? Here's a percentage. If you get people, if the idea works, here's something. Oh, that's where I want to go to. Oh, the sign language guy. Here was my idea, and I'm sending this to Steven Crowder, because I think his show is perfect for it. Even though I love Kevin's Corner and B. Tatum and a whole bunch of other people. And this also would be good for Chad Prather and the shows you see where they have groups of people. Here's the idea, and I'm serious. Check this out. If it's worth something, send me a couple bucks. I don't know how to do any of that yet, but one of these days, send me some dough. Not only should you be watching the sign language woman during Joe's press conferences, after we just saw Joe's last press conference, where we know he had notes, he was looking at the person who he was going to call on, he had the answers written on the paper. And he read, no eye contact, he read off of it. That's disgusting. I'm scared. I don't know who's running this country. It ain't this guy. This is not this guy. I don't know who's running the country, and I don't think it's Kamala. All right, it's corporations right now, and we're screwed. We got to stand up, America. We need some young freaking lawyers out there. I'd love to be able to pay for that too, to get every graduating conservative lawyer to jump on the Constitution and go to every damn city hall, every courthouse, every goddamn... Bury them. Bury them. That's what we need to do. That's what Democrats do. We need to start getting tougher. We need to get tougher. And we're going to be bringing some Democrats over because they're not on board with the socialist shit. And I'm telling you right now, they're waking up. I see it all around me. Back to my idea. Not only watching the sign language person, what I see going to happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks, especially when Joe's supposed to be reading no teleprompter and whatnot, he's going to be talking. The sign language person will be doing what he's saying. Joe's going to lose his train of thought, go completely over off the rail. That sign language person isn't going to be paying attention to Joe, and she's going to go with whatever script the news gave her. They're going to have she's going to have to remember the script, or they're going to have it. Mark my words. I'm telling you, 3 weeks, maybe 4. You're going to see Joe talking about whatever, and she's going to be doing something completely different, and you're not going to know unless you have someone sitting there who can read sign language and say, no, this is what she's actually saying. That's not what he's saying. This is what he's saying. Because she's going to be on the script, and Joe's going to be out in left field. So if it happens, if it works, if you want to try it, you take the idea, run with it, send me some dough. I'm not too good with this technology business. You know what? I'm only a Gen Xer, but Jesus, my technology, I'm a boomer, way boomer. But anyway, is it all coincidence? I don't know. Why did I run into the 2 deaf guys today after I just made the video yesterday? Why? Is it coincidence? Is it somebody's helping? You may call it coincidence. I'm going with somebody's helping. We're good like that. God bless. Have a great day. And I'm telling you, $1 more than that. And I said she was British, but I meant the British can keep her. You know, I know she's American. I didn't know she was black, except on the show. I used to love it until they made it too much about her and Mike and not about the guy who actually ran the show. And when they got rid of the black lady and tried to make her own TV show, oh, that was awful. The script writers were horrible. She's great. Script writers, not too good, I don't think. Anyway, that being said, they're a bunch of left-wing nut jobs anyway. But that being said, hang tough, America.